Hey guys, Guacamole here. Welcome back to another Lego mock. Today, we'll be looking at another oldie. This one isn't quite as old as the one I showed last time, but I believe it was the one I made right after it. So it's still like 2 years old, just I made it later in that year. So this is a different one because this is one of the few ones I have that is one vehicle that just transforms into a robot, and it's not like multiple vehicles that combine into one, which I don't do very often. Um, so this one is a tank. It's red, white, and gold as its primary colors. Um, and I think it looks pretty nice. Here in the middle, you have your cockpit. And then on the sides here, you have a ton of cannons, kind of the front piece that like it can use to ram into things. And then here you have like the engine piece, right? And you'll see there's this little piece you can push in. Oh, spoiled it a little bit. And that's for the cannon's big attack, where it shoots off a laser out of there. So that's very nice. And then on the back, this is gold piece here. There's a little button, and for another finisher attack, say there's a vehicle or something behind it trying to attack it from behind. Bam, you got spikes back there. Then it just roams back into it and attacks it. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to push the spikes back in, but I accidentally just took off one of the pieces. Let's fix that. Let's get you back there. There we go. Okay, so there's not much more to say. It's a little tank. I think it's pretty cool looking. Not my best vehicle mode, right? Like, if I told you it was a tank, or if I didn't tell you it was a tank, you probably wouldn't know what the hell this was. Uh, and I mean, it doesn't have like a big gun at the end, so it's not like a actual real life tank. It's like, a mythical sci-fi. Use your imagination that this is a tank. I don't know what else to call it. So either way, we're gonna get into transformation, which is essentially just parts forming. But that's what most of my stuff is. So first, we're going to take off this front piece, and it kind of just all comes off. But we'll put that off to the side, and we want this back to where it was, like that. Going to take these pieces off, put those to the side. Take these pieces off, put them to the side. And then for the main tank, I'm going to take this piece off, put it to the side, closing that back in. And then for this, we're going to want to take off the treads. And then we want to just move them in closer together, like that. And then we want to do the same like this. Kind of just for a flush piece on the back. It's got a little scuff mark on there. Just push it down. That way it's really like that. Then I'm going to take these pieces and flip them forward. We're then going to take the pieces that were on the front. We're going to angle them like this. Angle them like this. Or was it? It was like this, my bad. And then we're just going to slot them into the ball joints right here for our legs. Oops. Sometimes things come apart when you're not careful. But hey, it happens. It's Lego. That's just how it goes sometimes. It's not a big deal. Kind of get them how you like it. Then we're gonna angle this up. Now we're going to take these pieces and flip them up and down like that. Going to take these pieces are on the side. These are going to become our arms. So we're going to slot them in the little groove here. Like that. Do the same on the other side. Like that. Now we're going to get this front piece. It's just the head, which is honestly, this is one of my favorite heads I've made for a robot. Then we're just going to slot it in up top. Let's see where. Oops. These pieces aren't on the best. It's probably the biggest flaw of this guy. There we go. Like that for your head. And then once we kind of angle it to where it actually wants to stand up, we're going to take this piece, flip it out like that, and then slot it on this arm all the way around, so that way you can actually interact with the button. Why doesn't it want to go on? There we go. And then just press the button for the spikes. And there we go. For articulation, you can move the legs, but the whole thing's gonna fall over. So you really just got arm movement, which isn't much because of how I built it. These can go side to side, and you can twist it around like that, but that's all you're really gonna get. So it's mainly just to look menacing. You can still press this for light gimmick, which is neat. But overall, I still really like this guy. I think he's a really cool looking one, and I think it's a solid design. We'll get one of my other ones for size comparison, so you can kind of see some in the back. We'll get hyper red specs. Here you can see he's a tiny boy. Pat him on the head. Compared to this, this is a don't talk to me or my son ever again type of situation. But then we'll get the mecha we got last time. We'll stand up for this so we don't have it fall over. Just kind of angle them to the side. For this, and you can see this one is a lot bigger. But hey, it's fine. So yeah, there's this guy. I don't think I even said his name. Oops. It is Hyper Tank for its tank mode, and then when it's in here, it turns into the Hyperion tank. It's kind of just its name. Just Hyperion, not Hyperion tank. I'm bad with names. I kind of just say things and go, alright, that sounds cool enough, I guess. But yeah, that's it for this guy. Thanks for watching. No clue which one I'll do next. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Guacamole out.